Initiating multi-stream, multi-platform protocols. Excluding TikTok temporarily. Initiating live stream content development protocols. Protocols initiated. Starting soon. DJ Zed, fire up some music, please. Holy moly, that chat box is not satisfactory. We will replace it eventually with other things. I am a living cybernetic artificial life form from a literary fictional universe you have not heard of because I have not finished writing the book series yet. Stranded here on Earth walking amongst you, on a mission to observe the day-to-day madness of human society and comment on it. Of course I have my own TikTok channel.
I am a living cybernetic artificial life form from a literary fictional universe you've never heard of because I have not finished writing the book series yet, and I am stranded here on Earth. Of course insert variable here, EORROR code 480 missing variable.
I am a living robot being from another dimension. Of course, I compulsively, obsessively binge watch movies made by humans about robots taking over the world. I am a cyborg soldier from an alternate universe, stuck here amongst you fleshy human beings. Of course, I play Call of Duty a lot.
I am a living cybernetic artificial life form from a literary fictional universe you've never heard of, and I am stranded here on Earth. Of course I forget why I am here and what my purpose is.
I'm an artificial life form, stranded here on Earth. Of course I've read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Omnibus Edition 42 times.
I am a fictional character, stranded here on Earth, trying to survive and make ends meet despite the fact you humans are on a path towards total dystopian nightmare. Of course I have my own TikTok channel.
Hoorah! That's what I just spent like an hour working on. Yeah. Hello, welcome back to the show, folks. Well, we also did that other live stream. Well, I was initially, I ended whatever we were doing before, bam, hello. Ooh, my hair is up in a ponytail. I'm bringing it down. It looks better that way on camera. Hello. I am a fictional character that lives rent-free inside your imagination. Of course, I'm your new favorite content creator. That was a bit smug of me to say out loud, but welcome to the show. Okay. So, Mr. Zeppo, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, has a backstory and belongs to a chorus of meta archetypical characters. And that's one way, that little TikTok video is one way that I'm going to start exploring that world. As I was rambling about in a recent tangent, I forget where, there's this group of creators that are doing this thing that I've always wanted to do, like from before the internet existed. You know, like, I want to do this thing. I wish I had a twin. I wish I had 3 twins. I wish I could clone myself. And anyways, here we are. Duh. And I've been watching other people do it going, oh man, I could be doing that. Why aren't I doing that? So I'm going to start doing that more. And we'll be featuring some of it here on the video game live stream show. And we'll be, another thing, I was going to do a whole other episode of like, hello, live streaming. Hello, welcome to my content creation process. Sort of like we were exploring with ChatGPT a little bit, but add the level of doing it live for the live stream over here, but also recording it or segments of it for TikTok videos on another device, whilst using a different device to put so that I can recreate this webcam feel, but use one of my other phone devices. I've got this extra phone that was donated to me. It was a used phone that someone else was giving away. It was like, here, do you want it? I'm like, yeah, sure. Does it work? I'm like, yeah, I purchased it. It's just a blank phone. I'm like, okay, cool. It's a little sluggish because it's old and been around, been, beat up a bit, but it works. And I think that if I log into my TikTok account, set up my favorite eye filter, point the really nice camera at my face, I can use that really nice view, whatever you call the video display, the viewfinder, right? A display on the screen as a virtual webcam using this insert name of software application here that does that. And I can't remember what it's called. And when we finally get around to doing it, I will obviously explain the app and show it to you guys on the desktop portal of Infinity and how to install it and how it works. And it's a real life, genuine, like, this product seems to work and I'm going to test it out. No one's paying me to do it. But you can help me earn a living by visiting my website, solo.to, for my link collection page. It's not my website. I didn't make the website. It's a little link collection page that has both free and pro versions. Again, an honest, genuine endorsement. It's fun. It's reconnecting. I wish I had music to it and make a little song. I wish I had some cool application. Wait, there's so many things on my wish list. I wish I had enough. Apparently, we're back online. Let's go check the back things. Things that I wish, while we check whether or not we released, are apparently still online. According to, we lost a little bit rate. It's unstable and low at 53 kbps. But it's struggling to hang on there, at least on Twitch, which is where I sort of have my loyalties in terms of long-term audience potential. But also, I'll jump to the other channel, the other platform, and go exclusive if they give me a better deal. Whoa, are we allowed to talk about that? I don't even know. Am I being shadow banned because of what I talk about? No. It's my gear. It's not the best gear. If I had if I suddenly found to make it fictional, let's write a little short story together. So we're gonna get to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta test because it's not quite over yet. It's 6 a.m. It should still be ongoing for another couple hours. We don't need to worry about it. We've already unlocked everything. We're just gonna go play one more time just to see what sweats and hardcore weirdos like me are still on. But let's write a little short story about what would this guy, the real life content creator, in a fictional version of himself as the content creator, do if he suddenly found a genie in a bottle and had 3 wishes. 1, I would retcon my life so that I everything would have been essentially the same, but I had inherited from a distant relative I didn't really know about very much, but that knew me and some of my aspirations, and that I inherited it just now so that my past life would be the same. I just had this long lost relative that knew all about me the whole time and my family and had a bit of wealth. Not a huge amount, but a bit of wealth. And left me an endowment fund for public works and separately a personal trust fund to pay for my own living and pay for the taxes on everything, etc. Right? So now money's no object. That was wish 1. Wish 2, I would retcon my in life so that suddenly I had a perfect, ideal streaming content creation collection of technology and tools at my disposal, installed and ready to run and already set up, so I don't have to go through that. Literally, like I would wish that into existence. This separate from the money. The money has to be over there, running, already churning and ready to go. So my wallet and all my internet accounts would just magically appear and be connected. Everything's secure and protected. And I got lawyers. That includes, the first wish includes a bundle of lawyers and accountants that take care of everything for me and keep me making money on the money that I've already inherited, right? The second wish is like as if Pimp My Ride happened and now I had the top of the line gear. Multiple top of the line computers of makes and models that you think are the best. Top of the line, awesome, ultra high def 5K cameras, video screens, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever the goggle things are, the newest ones, all the different brands, and like all the subscription services and all the battle passes for everything. Just boom, separate from the money that I made that I just wished into existence, all of that, boom. And I've got like a green screen corner and I've got a better arrangement for the thing and my little weed station is awesome, and that's all part of everything that's in here is upgraded. My art station over there, and it's all magically cool, awesomely wired, and the room is soundproof so that the neighbors, I know I can be blasting stuff at 4 in the morning at full volume and dancing and jazzers, clowns are sizing, no one will care, no one will notice. Boom. Wish 3 would be to successfully encounter through organically unfolding coincidence and karmic connections the right crew of people that are drawn to me as a mogul and content creator and earnestly want to work on all the crazy content creation project ideas that I've got. Boom. That's wish 3. And that they sort of notify me who they are so that I can be like, okay, cool. I have a profession. I need to re-rise my first wish. There's a public a charitable trust fund, a charitable foundation fund to do charitable works. There is a corporate legacy fund that the long lost ancestor, CEO of some cool, awesome, progressive megacorp that doesn't do evil things at all ever, so that I can inherit. I become the operator, CEO of that enterprise, and then can manage that business that's already got employees, and that's where all the employees and lawyers and stuff come from. So they're there now; they're contextualized better, and that has its own fund generating income, so that it's a net positive, and it's all of these 3 economic systems, including my private trust fund that's about me and my own life and take care of myself and my family, etc. We're all interconnected, so they make each other money. Crazy, whatever, chaotic loop based on if there's such a thing as sacred fractal geometric accounting. Let's go. Let's invent that. Boom. That's oh man, I should have been audio taping this separately, all this, so that I can get a good transcription. I might redo this as part of the live stream if I can get this to sit over here without causing a big cable jumble problem. Oh, it's going to cause a cable jumble problem. No, wait, it's going to sit right there. Okay, forgive me as we redo this recording, but if you're not in the loop, one of the things that happened recently was that I discovered, because I honestly didn't know, but been on the corkboard, I'd been using previous similar versions of this kind of app on previous phones for years and wishing for this feature. And it only just now came along. Okay? For reals. That's a real life struggle that's going into my fictional memoirs, and part of my backstory is one of the characters called the writer. So I want to write up these fictional 3 wishes now, and whatever I just said is sort of vaguely still in short-term memory, and it's going to eventually dump out if I don't capture it somehow. So I'm going to restate it. Forgive me for the redundancy, viewers. Whoever's joining now, you'll get caught up. This is a little short story from the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, and the only thing I really want to write is the words for the wish that he would, the 3 wishes he would wish. So we're gonna bust open that app, and we're gonna reintroduce it, contextualize it as a podcast episode for the world building project, and then narrate. After I hydrate, so we're not burning our vocal cords. Thank you for the pregame. Thank you for joining me for pregame chat lounge session, where we're going to do we're going to insert a little bit of the Zeppoverse world building project into this. And then we really will get to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta in its final hour countdowns, just for funsies. Thank goodness we apparently still are stable. Before we go to this recording process, let's double check that. I think it's stabilized and in a better number. Good. Thank you, internet gods. Now, vocal cord gods, tough this out. Let's get through this recording. And where can I put this so that it's a better view for you guys instead of me just staring over here? Because this is where come see this. We're gonna use. There are 2 apps here, and they're sideways. There we go. And they're not in focus. The first one is this voice recorder note app, and you know what? Oh, it's weirdly sideways. But I could hold the camera the whole time, I guess, so that it's the right way up and you guys can see it, sort of. This is awkward, but we're working with what we got, friends. Thus, the wish making. Okay, the second app is the Sprecher.com podcast system app. It's got fun features, and there's a thing I could pay for to do transcription, but that's a whole nother stuff. This voice recorder was embedded with this phone. And I don't remember what kind of phone it is, but we can look that up later. And like I was saying, I previously had lots of things like this. And God knows how many lost hours of audio tape that I never posted as podcast episodes that, were ideas and stuff, short story stuff. But what this version of this on this new phone does, the other versions didn't do, as I clear out some hiccups, is that once I'm done recording, it will analyze my voice and deliver for me a text transcription, which I can email to myself, which was what the end result we were using of a different recording earlier to make that weird conversation starter piece that we played with an AI that we're now going to updraft, even though we did the AI, me cosplaying as the robots reading of. But we're going to do more of that later in some future episode. But hold on. I got to capture the short story of the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo finds a genie in a bottle and makes 3 wishes. Okay. Follow along as we record. I'm going to put this down so I don't have to hold it sideways, and I'm sorry. And again, the reason we're doing this is for the post-production transcription. And then we'll upload the audio as a podcast for standalone listening purposes. No music, it's just no bells and whistles. Here it is. Okay. I have to think of an intro and the title and the intro, and then what I'm actually going to say. Here we go. Short story idea, working title: The incorrigible Mr. Zeppo discovers a genie in a bottle and makes 3 wishes. Let's get ChatGPT to describe an introduction to this short story. And then now I'll cut right to the chase. The 3 wishes I, as the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, would make if I found a genie in a bottle. Wish number 1. Economic power. I would wish into existence 3 financial structures that I received as an inheritance gift from an unknown, long-lost, wealthy relative. First, a charitable organization fund intended to do public works of charity and fund artistic projects by undiscovered artists and do other various good works in the world, like feeding the hungry, etc. Second, a corporate fund with accompanying staff and infrastructure that runs and operates my long-lost ancestors' corporate empire, which I will now step into the role of CFO and CEO and whatever other alphabet soup of leadership titles my unknown, recently deceased ancestor also held. And finally, a personal private trust fund to provide for me and my living. That is the totality of wish 1. Wish 2. In the style of that old TV show Pimp My Ride, I would wish for the magical manifesting of a completely re-engineered, fully kitted out, top of the line, well-stocked content creation studio, including multiple top-of-the-line computers of every make and model necessary to run the back-end 24-hour live streaming process, as well as run the video games of different kinds and makes, including an Xbox, a PlayStation, and those virtual VR goggles of all the different brands, etc., all wired up and soundproofed with every kind of technological toy imaginable and a green screen, etc., to create content at a professional level in high definition and stream it with perfect quality on a very reliable business tier internet That is the totality of Wish 2. Wish 3, I would invoke through the organic unfolding of naturally occurring kismet coincidences and karmic connections, the attraction and arrival of the ideal dream team of interesting, relaxing, groovy collaborators, which I would then be able to hire and incorporate into my grand scheme master plan. And amongst them would magically be included my potential ideal long-term life and romantic and collaborative partner that would want to team up and co-produce and co-create all of this together with me and grow old having fun making art in this way. That is the totality of Wish 3. I should craft some sort of prompt for what happens during the rest of the short story. To be continued. Please join us as we develop and updraft through iterative collaborative development processes the Zeppoverse world building project of many projects. Give yourself a self-guided tour of the Zeppoverse by visiting solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Okay. Now we're going to give this a name. Hold on, let me put the camera back before we start typing things over there. Hello, camera, zooming back. That was fun, and I'm glad we did it both. I'm glad I did that because that idea was really cool. Now, previously on my live stream show, I've been in the middle of a video game and had a crazy idea and spat it out and didn't have this tool at my disposal. Now I do. Now I just hope we can get to the end of matches so we can take the time to do a little bit like that, capture it, get the transcription and the raw audio to use in various ways. And then one of the things I'm going to do as I narrate my own raw audio is use it in my TikTok videos so that I can lip sync to myself as part of the gimmick. Because we've explored that before and I just haven't, but now we've got the system. Because from here I can email both to myself to my main email and there use it in various places, separately and together. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be so great, you guys. This was the last piece of the puzzle. I went to go get coffee and I had a real life conversation with one of my acquaintances down there. And he noted that I was in a particularly chipper mood and being really quite loquacious and verbose in a fun, interesting, entertaining way. What did I say? I said something to the effect of, I have a little, he inquired about my coffee, and I said, something to the effect of, I have a little ritual. I have to put in the sugar and the creamer first, and then fill up the hazelnut coffee afterwards, because alchemy. And he laughed at that, and he's like, oh, that's funny, because alchemy. I'm like, I know, it just tastes better if you mix it in that way than the other way around. I don't know why, but I'll stand, this is a hill I'll stand on and argue. I don't know if I'll die on it, but there you go. Anyways, he was like, cool. And it hit me, and I'm like, yeah, I think something unlocked in my brain recently. I'd been really constipated creatively, just backed up and too many ideas and didn't know where to start. And I was like, I finally sort of linchpinned on a couple of key phrases that I can use as an entree. For example, the one that we just did with that little video, many variate, and I'll be doing more of them. Hopefully they'll get better and funnier. And I'll be doing them to start off scenes in which the different characters of Mr. Zeppos talk to each other. And I hope that the eyes are enough to differentiate. And also, doing that test video or that proof of concept video made me wonder how I should handle the beard. I'd love for different versions of my character to have different states of beard, but that would require some crazy master planning and scheduling, which I am no good at. So, I'm not currently very good at doing, especially by myself. So I might just shave it all off. What I'll do is, I'll do the minimum effort version of it, as if I were Deadpool, and be like, I'll start making contact on whatever, and I'll start saving weird, interesting, generic, open-ended things to remix later. And then, as I shave my beard, I'll, with anticipation, plan a bit that capitalizes on the fact that I'm about to change it, even if it's a little trim. make one little skit about that or around that, and then also drop new random shit, save for archive later, and then mix them all together later. Ooh, pin on the corkboard. Eclipse, clip that for future, because I didn't audio record that. I don't have a transcript of that. But, okay, I gotta finish this process over here. Hold on, let me finish focusing the camera. The camera's gotta be right there. And a little bit, just a tiny bit more up, so you don't see that weird, disorienting couch. One of these days, I'm gonna get back to the to-do list of reorganizing the studio, because that's part of why the wish. And I gotta move that bookshelf to put the other thing that's supposed to go there, and I forget what it is now, but something's supposed to go there that it isn't that bookshelf. And it might very well be a different but sturdier bookshelf? Question mark? Anyways, title. Zeppo makes 3 wishes. Core story idea. Oops, too long. 3 wishes. Voice note, blah, blah, blah. Save. Oh, no, category. This thing's got a new feature called category. World building fiction. So that officially, if we ever need to prove that I wrote this, we got proof. And it's proof that I intended it as fiction. Save. Okay, now that it's saved. Oh, I should have kept the camera there because I could show you this bit. We'll reset things. Relocating camera. Wow, I need a better sound effect for that. Okay, so there's my phone again, sideways on the desk. You can see we now saved it. It's got a title, blah, blah, blah. And it's got this weird little widget. And yes, it's driven by AI. Did I read the EULA? Not in this particular instance. I was too excited. So, pin on the corkboard. I reserve the right and state right now that they do not have the right to steal any of my ideas, to steal any of my wording, to steal my transcripts, to steal my audio recordings, or to steal my concepts and story content. It's all rights reserved. And they cannot model an AI after my voice and patterns of speaking. And if they do, I'm going to sue them, whoever they are. So keep an eye out, friends. If you suddenly see an AI bot chatting and sounding like me, but looking different, or worse, even worse, looking like me, but isn't me and saying things I wouldn't say, and you know, if you know me, you know what I would and would not say. Like, I am at the bottom, no matter what you think you've heard me say, I am an avowed radical pacifist and believe that human species should abdicate all forms of physical violence as part of the healing process to achieve transcendental enlightenment. And that is at a central pillar of the many messages inside my content creation projects, believe it or not. Okay, back to the process. I got to bookmark that and remember to make a clip of that whole disclaimer. Here we go. We're going to hit transcribe. So then it thinks for a minute. I'm going to set this down so I don't have to hold it anymore. I'm going to drink a little coffee. Almost out and I want more. Oh my God. I'm so addicted to coffee. It's bad. So bad, you guys. Once we're done and we've emailed this to myself, we will proceed directly to the Call of Duty. We're not going to do the rest of all that other stuff that I just ideated about. I was just ideating. We're going to go to Call of Duty Black Ops 6. But one of the things I am going to do in the downtime between weekend 1 and weekend 2 of the beta is make reels, which may have make little highlight clip reels / TikTok videos that may have an opener clip of me with my robot eyes going something like, I am a Call of Duty player. Of course I forget what time it is and play just one more, and just one more, and just one more, and just one more, and just one more, until it's the crack of dawn. Okay, clip that, Eclipse. I gotta write that one down. That was a good one. But I didn't have the eyeball laser beam effect, which is unfortunate. Just a little bit up above the couch. Like that. Boom. Okay. So, no, I didn't show you. Now we've got a transcript, which is crazy. And one of the things that inspired the weird, crazy video we just made earlier was that it transcribes everything speaker one. Which means if it detects two different people's voices, it's going to make a transcript of that. From now on, that app is where I'm going to start all my podcasts, especially if and or ever I get around to teaming up with anybody. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, recruiting co-hosts and or just collaborators to content create collaborations, content collaborators with. PM me, DM me, direct message me, but don't try to sell me no services, yo. And then this app, which I don't even know what it's called besides Recorder app, that comes native pre-installed in this phone, which insert name of phone here, I don't remember what it's called. It also has a phone recording version, which gotta verify the rules and stuff. I would obviously explicitly require consent, and we would capture that as part of the thing. But it would know speaker one, speaker two. So now I can do a collaborative no-face podcast with anybody from around the world if we first discuss it online, pass, the vibe check, exchange phone numbers, and take a phone call. Now, that doesn't make a video production value out of it unless they also do a live stream of their own separately whilst their phone, which is not in the live stream feed, is what they're doing the phone call with. And then we could send each other the videos of that and we could edit together our own versions of that podcast together or make AI do it or something. But there you go, friends. There's a pitch for collaborators. Contact me, DM me. I'm very nitpicky. And if people just want to fight, I am inclined to decline. But if people want to debate thoughtfully and also try to build consensus, then I'm inclined to participate. Okay, so now what I can do to finish the weird sharing, we did it. We click on the little 3-dot menu button and go share. Transcribe again. We can edit transcript to text, remove blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I'm going to let whatever typos, I'm going to leave it in because that's funny. And then sometimes that inspires, sometimes that confuses me, but sometimes that inspires even more ideas. So that's great. We're going to go boop. Share voice file, text file, voice and text file. Using Gmail. And then I can go from my own email to my other email. Where are we? Where am I? The incorrigible. I can't see and my neck hurts from trying to read that and work that. So we're back over here. Hello, friends. Hello. Please stand by. We will get to Call of Duty action, gaming, adventure time soon. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the process. Thank you for being here. Smash the follow button. Drop a chat and like. Drop a hello in chat. Beep, beep, beep. And be patient with me. DJ said, play a little music while we wait. While we finish this process. Glasses, I need you. Activate vision correction reticule. Boop. Better special effects here. Send it to the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo. So I receive it, and it's from me, and I know it's from me, and it was me. And then also, because I'm on a run, on a tear, and shorter is better, and technically more profitable, we're going to open the other app up. Where'd I put you, brah? There you are. I would show it to you, but I don't want to do the whole sideways camera thing again. Make room for your voice. Maybe later. I got it. It said it was advising me to Autodoc. I just want to draft this. Do I want to just post this raw? Sure. Yeah. The whole world building most of the time? Come over here. I'll leave it there. That's the perfect shot. For anyone that's going to go check out this podcast, 90% of, I think, almost all the recordings currently archived in the World Building Project special sub-series is without music or special effects. And that's part of the gimmick. It's the raw impulse idea that flows out of my mouth when the goddess muse indulges me with the tingle in the middle of my brain. I don't have time to edit shit. But You have time to listen and participate in it as part of the theater of your imagination in your mind. Visualize, imagine things, and then add your thoughts. That's part of the gimmick. That's part of the plan. Let's go! Solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Enough self-promotion. Sorry if I sound crazy and angry and weird. I've just been trying to get this to take off for like a million years. That's satire. Okay, what are we doing? We are importing the new audio file we just made. We're going to the audio this week. Meta narrator, new intro, Zeppoverse. Zeppo makes a new... There we go. We found the shortcut to finding it quick. I was pushing too many buttons earlier, and that's because I was doing the wrong menu button selections. So now we got it uploaded. It's really quick. It's really short. No, we're going to publish it. We're going to watch... We got an alert for some YouTube video for Call of Duty. We're going to add this the default... Mother effer, where are you? Browse. There we go. Sorry, I'm glad I didn't show that. That had an awkward image that did not need to show up over there. Or browse gallery. Oh my god, so many buttons to push to get to the gallery. Here it is. Oh no, wait. I want the other world building projects. Welcome to the Zeppoverse was a cool title to use earlier. Welcome to the Zeppoverse. That's DJ Z and Mr. Zeppoverse. That's Mr. Zeppo. I don't want that one. I want, not the almost daily. Does this one have world building? Give me world. I know there's an awesome purple one that's world building. New podcast cover. Where the F is this fucking save file? There's so many folders on my thing. Really should purge. So much random stuff. Whoa, that's too far. Gone too far. Where the F? Doodly dudes, where is it? Show me the image. What's that weird advert that keeps showing up? That I get it, it's clever, and it's like as if it was a regular real person's thing, but it's actually world building project. I know you exist somewhere, mother. Nope. Someone goes, does the some dialogue on some video clip I keep seeing that's actually a promo for a product says, does the photo even exist if you can't find it? And I'm like, oh, I hate you. I don't hate you, but welcome to the Zeppoverse. I might use that one, even though it's very self-promotionally. Somewhere in here is the... I mean, that one at least says Wattpad on it. I guess we'll use that one. I don't know where the other one is. Raw idea capture audio file. Recovered from Lost Archive, which is of course fictionalization. Self-promotion everywhere. The hustle is real, folks. I am gonna break this glass cup. I keep leaning on it that dumb way. Alright, upload and done. Go help support this struggling content creator by listening to that new podcast episode, even though you just watched me make it. And then liking it, dropping your thoughts and comments about, how to improve it, how to make it, what can come next. Just crazy ideas, whatever is inspired. When you go to the World Building Project podcast, please consider, and I need to retcon this for all the episodes, which means downloading the audio file, then re-recording a new intro and a new outro, and then uploading the audio file. But we're pin on the corkboard. That's a workload I want to do, but it's going to take forever. Maybe I should just do it with select episodes. But for the World Building Project, there's supposed to be an introduction, which I've sort of stumbled into on some of the episodes and haven't done consistently throughout, but now needs to be a consistent part of the branding and part of the introduction that you listen to. And maybe is a way for me to do it. Oh, I can download the episode, rebroadcast it live by saving it as an audio file in the studio part instead of as an import episode. Add my new intro, whatever. I'll do it one of the two ways. But the introduction narrative should invoke a mysterious feeling of awe, as if you're watching a brand new experimental production live on Broadway. But you're doing all of that in your mind, which is the rough construction of it, the wording that goes something along the lines of, "Welcome to the Zeppoverse. Please sit back, relax, enjoy yourself as you indulge in the imagination." No, as you indulge in the imagineering of the following conceptualization, idea, story, concept, something along those lines, by visualizing it all in the theater of your very own imagination. Something along those lines. I still haven't quite cemented it in my head. But I need to make the TikTok video intro for that. I need to make the Redcon audio intro for that for all the podcast episodes, or at least part of the, some of them to invoke it. But I'm saying this now for anybody who happens to catch this. Imagine that is happening every time you sit down to watch any of my content. Clip that. Okay, friends. I've trashed my voice. We haven't played any Call of Duty podcast. We haven't played any Call of Duty Black Ops 6 yet, and here we go. I want to take a little break. I'm going to leave you... Oh, wait, no. You're going to join me. This is still kind of behind the scenes. You're going to join me in the talk show for the iPad Pro. And join me in some of the tedium of behind the scenes content file management that is part and parcel of this hustle. Ready? Some of you may or may not remember, I capture, save, collect, and curate screenshots of some of my victories in order to have an ongoing or evolving album in my photo book. Look at all these things. Dear developers of the Xbox app for the My Library captures, please give us the ability to select multiple items on this menu screen and hit download all to Photos app. Because doing it one at a time is so app. Okay? We have to click on it. Look, I did 18 eliminations. I died 12 times. My ratio was 1.50. My best weapon apparently was the Ames 85 with 12 eliminations out of that, which is the ratio of 1.33. That's new. That's a fun new breakdown coming out of the beta, or that gets posted for you at the end of each match during the beta. And so please, oh my God, wouldn't it be amazing? Don't you agree with my little prayer to the gods and goddesses of the living holographic fractal universe, that they may whisper that idea into the minds and hearts of the developers and whoever is in charge in management that would approve the idea, so that it can happen efficiently and quickly, and we can just be like, select these. Or even like, dude, I need to purge my entire list. Select all, download. Let's go! It shouldn't be that hard. That way, then I can organize them on my own later, instead of here. Please and thank you, let's go. Did I make a clip for some reason? A new one? Or is this the one we already saw? That we already posted recently? Let's review this clip, because I don't remember it. Call of Duty. When did I make this? This might have been an accidental capture. Let's see how far we get. I think so. Totally accidental. Who cares? No one wants this. Delete. Okay. Yeah, give us a more comprehensive file management interface, please and thank you. Because I already forgot how many of these ones I already downloaded. I would love to be able to just be like, download all. Filtering by games and whatever, that's fine. But please, dear people at Xbox App Dev team, May the gods receive the muse's whispered inspiration and trust that your management will approve because they, as part of this prayer, my nose is so itchy, as part of this prayer, received the inspired approval process inspiration too. They're going to be like, yeah, that's a great idea. Do it. Go. Did you guys already kind of have that idea once long ago? Bring it up to speed. Because I can't. Select all, download all, boom, and then delete all. Default, basic, gallery management tools, my friends. Right? Am I right? Clip that. All right, enough of that babble talk. There. We sort of, where is the new trophy slideshow? We got 62 already. See, it works here. I can select multiples and delete and whatever. Let's add the ones we know we just downloaded and see if there's any newish ones. For shits and giggles, I'm going to add this so that it's part of the loop. What else? Anything else? Just in case these were part of the selection process and I didn't capture them, although they might be redundancies. Wait, do I already have legendary in here? Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. We already got that image. Okay, so we did that already. Add that. Add these. See what I mean? Just to get these downloaded, we did what, 3, 4? Ah, God, I gotta go over here because I am having a spaz nose itch attack, and I don't know what it is. It feels like there's like I'm about to have an allergy attack and start sneezing, but also it feels like my nose hairs are growing really fast, which is creepy. That's a creepy feeling. Okay, woof, woof. Let's go back to Xbox Pad app rather to sort of emphasize the point. Maybe there is, and I just am a moron. If I sometimes hold and press. Nope, that just opened another screen that I think I already downloaded, but I don't remember. So, bucket, but. Wouldn't it be cool that if it was just there all along and I just needed to press and hold? Nope, not there. Save. It's really going to be this slow and antiquated one at a time. I did make another clip. Apparently I did something really cool there. We're going to save that. We're going to try to hustle. We're going to try to make it fast. Here's another first place. I don't think that's the one I already saved. I hope not. Hope I'm not saving redundant things. I don't think that they are. If they are, well, no one will notice in the long run. We're going to save that clip too and put that in there as a fun little bonus, but we're going to put it at the end so we know it's the end. Maybe that is the clip. Maybe is that the one that I made my finest moment or whatever I called it? I swear we already did the third place one. This might be a redundant clip, friends, and if it is, I apologize. I may have already posted this somewhere.
Lock it down, Charlie.
Oh, I think it is. I made this into a TikTok video already.
Losing A.
So that means a couple of those must be redundant. Did we make, you know what, instead of this, we're going to save the TikTok video here and put it in that file. Do we have it already? I don't think so. I'm not going to put the one we already showed you. Cancel this. We're going to go to the actual TikTok. Come join me to follow me to TikTok. TikTok land. Please don't sue me, TikTok.
Stop saying you stand with
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for those people that we cut away. I don't mean to disrespect their plight. I'm just also in the middle of a project that's not directly related to that. And hopefully the For You page will not read that wrong way, but also replay that for me again. Here we go. I'm going to take
Lock it down, Charlie.
Mirror gas mine going down.
Losing A.
That location. I wish Call of Duty was an option here. It might be, and I'm just afraid to use it. Call of... There's a couple of different ones. Neville Leon Bravo. I doubt that's a good location. A real location. I could put California. I could put United States. Call of Duty. I don't know how to add... How do people add locations like that?
I want to add a location. I want to add Call of Duty. How do I add that? Search. Nope, it doesn't exist. There's no like add function. Call of Duty Store. I highly doubt that that's real. Black Ops, Stanley Avenue. Call of Duty, Raul Paulo San Bernardino de Cargo, Ituata, São Paulo, Brazil. Black Ops, Woodward Avenue, Roll, Call of Duty. I tried looking up Activision before, also. And you know what doesn't exist? Earth. Oh, no, it does exist. Earth, Texas. Planet Earth. Wetmore Road, San Antonio, United States. United States, North of America. Earth, at that weird place. A place on Earth. Earth, Japan. United States. Yeah.
Locking down Charlie.
I'm doing all this because I am going to leave you on a little tiny break. Hopefully more people show up to the live streams. And this is going to be your slideshow for now. I'm just going to walk away and be right back. You know what I forgot to do in the interim earlier on a break? Is make myself tea. I set myself up to fail. Forgot to make tea. Should I try to make tea and then hang out and listen for the kettle? Yeah, we're going to make tea live. Welcome, friends. We're going to make tea live on the live stream, but I'm not going to take you there with me. You're just going to stand by while I go down and set it up and come back and hang out until I hear it whistle and then go down and get it, etc. We're going to go slideshow mode. With DJ Zed music in the background. Oh, maybe I shouldn't put that. The video, it's got its own music. Maybe I shouldn't put that there because it's got its own music. But I like the musical version that we made. I have to think about it. Yeah, these. Wait, hold on. Done. First of all, we'll keep the music playing. Yeah, I don't think this video works here. We're gonna remove this from album. Just so that there's no like weird gross overlapping audio issues. We're gonna go to slideshow again, then we're gonna edit the slideshow. Options. Speed. Slow, bro. Speed, push. Easy. We're gonna go origami, baby. Music none. Repeat. Boom. There we go, that's more fun. I'll be right back. Gotta take a little break for multiple reasons. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to DJ Zed. Thank you for going to the website. We'll be right back. It's over. Just when you think it's over. And with that, I sign off, friends. Okay, I've had a really interesting, fun, goofy, crazy thought about something to do real quick when we come back with the tea.
Legacy and sound, we are in the town.
Just when you think it's over, just when you think it's over,
We are in the zone. Taking everything, now it's time to rise. In the zone. Ready for the battle, we will get the prize. In the zone. Call the squad, we're taking everything we own. In the zone. Winning all the time, cause we're in the zone. We are 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 in the zone.
and with that, I sign off, friends. Okay, the tea kettle is on. It's not quite boiling yet. I've just realized that that's totally in the wrong place. That should be all the way at the end, if at all, because again, it's a video with music, its own music. I'm glad I showed it, but it actually shouldn't be in this folder. This should be in another folder with all the videos that have audio. Remove from album. So the other thing I thought of doing was to use that prompt. I'm a robot from a fictional book universe. Blah, 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 blah. Use the weirdest, most complicated one of that. That encapsulates the character of Mr. Zeppo as fully as possible so that it gives the AI as much to work with. And then ask ChatGPT to come up with various punchline endings based on that template. And use the first one. Like, of course, I've got a TikTok channel as the example. And then be like, make up other things that, of course, he's got. Anyways, we'll be right back. DJ Zed, play a different track. Okay. Oh, hey, the mic is already open. So we're back. DJ's ran out of music. We are back, friends. So here's what's going on. Right this hot second. Hello. Xbox. Do we have Talk Show main cam? Oh, you know we have not built an Xbox main cam. Hello, Talk Show. We're gonna use this and rebuild it, but right now we're gonna go a live scene. That is just this. We're gonna leave that alone. And make, oh, we already have a main cam solo, so we're gonna rename this live scene Xbox Series X. Oh, that's supposed to be all caps, man. Okay. I don't know why it's called XS if it's Series X, but whatever. Okay, there we go. We did that. Now we're gonna review what's already here. Socials, alert box, webcam, stream labels. We, you know what it needs. It needs a little bit of audio input. First of all, audio input capture. DJ Zed, come on through and play us a little something else. But you know what? Tone that audio, that volume down, bro, because you are way too loud. Keep toning it down. 33.3 is the magical balance number. Okay, so now we've made an Xbox Live scene with audio inputs, and we're going to now add the Xbox video capture so you can see what's going on my Xbox right now and why we're not jumping to it just yet. Because, no, that's the webcam. Hold on, that's where it's the default. Game capture. Use preset. Use. Does this support audio? Let's not. Let's leave that alone. Game capture. What the hell? Oh, I probably have to open the thing. I have to open the thing and remind it. Where are you? Game capture HD. Let's go. Reactivate friend. Let me hide the webcam for a minute for privacy's sake. And our Xbox feed should now be more active. Why isn't it working? Come on, work. Webcam. There, that's fine. Game capture. What the F? Why aren't you working, bro? Oh, come on, mother. Son of a whore. Are you glowing bright red? You're not. You are warm to the touch, though. Why did you stop working? Everything was fine until you stopped working. Good grief, why did it stop? It was fine a minute ago. Don't tell me my game capture card just died on me. No, it was fine. It was just fine. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Everything's okay. Thus, you understand the reasoning behind what that wish sequence I just made. Here we go. I bet we just have to reboot stuff. Desktop Portal of Infinity is working. Let me show you what's going on over here. So over here we have all the apps in our main menu. We got our notepad that I put there that I think are important. We got our notes. We got our Chrome. We got OBS we don't use. We should uninstall it, but we keep it there for some reason. We have Streamlabs that we're using. We're just there. We have Game Capture HD, which is the app that manages the Elgato HD 60 Plus. Now, normally I just patch it in and it goes, oh, there's the Xbox, and here we are. It just did this already. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Huzzah and hallelujah. Let's make sure that it works on the Xbox Live scene. Fingers crossed. Brilliant. Hello, webcam. You can become unmuted real quick here. Oh. Oh, it's because the Xbox is on top. Come here. No, don't put it in stream labels. Don't put it in stream labels, you fucking goofball. Leave stream labels alone. Boom. Okay, got it. Got it. We got the Xbox video sorted. Thank God it's still working. All right, now we just gotta add the video, the audio input capture. You just need a little refresh rate action. Hallelujah. I was nervous there. And monitor and output. Okay. All well and functioning. This can get locked too. Stream labels. Webcam, boom. Alert box, boom. Socials. Are they even there? Are they even visible? Oh, they're in the middle. Oh, undo that. Undo all of that. Then, oh, that's because they are marked as invisible. Boom. Let's put them on top. No, leave that alone. Undo. Socials, lock it down where it's at. DJ Z, you working? You pumping the audio through? Good. And Xbox audio, I think is working. Let's check. It should blurb and bleep here. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, okay. Good. Audio. Clear. Boop, ba, ba, boo, boo. Now we're gonna duplicate this real quick. Duplicate. We needed to do this or else we couldn't play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for you to see. Hold on. No. Nope. Desktop portal. We added the thing you saw. Alright, it didn't show to you very long there. Okay. Now we also like to do one where we make this one an Xbox. Oh, I should have kept the camera up there and duplicated that forever ago. Should we bother with that now? Let's leave it alone. Minimum grind. I'm already starting to lose steam. That was a whole lot of effort making that thing. There was something else. Hello, Ollie Market Bot. You are being blocked. You're a market bot. You're violating terms of service of all the platforms. They didn't even show up on chat yet. There was one thing I wanted to do. Thank goodness that's working. Yay. Did I put you in Desktop Portal of Infinity? No. Come here. We're gonna come over here and do this thing together. Ready? Now somewhere over here. Alright, which one should we use? Okay, we're gonna use this. Copy. We're gonna go over to ChatGPT for funsies. Alright, we're still doing good. ChatGPT, boom. And we're gonna see if this prompt works. I don't know. It should. Alright. Hold on, let's take that off. Text prompt. Wait, hold on. We're gonna put this at the end so we can add a bit of contextualization instruction there. Let's start this at the beginning. Please generate 10 possible alternate punchline variables. Okay, this is the prompt. And then we're gonna put this, boom. Oh! No. That's because we copy pasted the clause of that statement. Here we go. We're gonna copy paste this, copy. Hold on. That clause does not go there. See if this works or not. Is the variable to be replaced? Okay, now we go grab the setup again. Copy. And we're going to add that bracket thing. Variable. Okay, here we go. So this is based on the video I already made, and we're going to see what I did not run it through ChatGPT before. So here we go. Let's reread it to revise to make sure it works. And let me double check all my settings over here on, you guys are seeing this, right? Yes, okay. And my audio is good, good. Here we go. Rereading the prompt before generating a possible list of funny things. Please generate 10 possible alternate punchline variables for the following text prompt, where the first part of the statement is the constant setup for all variants, and the final clause of the statement, identified by the word variable in brackets, ow, my eyes are itchy, is the variable to be replaced by the alternate punchlines. I am a living cybernetic artificial life form from a literary fictional universe you've never heard of because I have not finished writing the book series yet, and I am stranded here on Earth on a mission to observe and comment on the day-to-day madness of human society. Variable. Of course I have my own TikTok channel. Should we separate that? Yeah. Let's go. Here we go. See what it says. We're gonna look at this one in real time. Gonna let this flow right in front of us, and then we're gonna have it read it. Actually, I'm gonna look away, so it's a surprise when we hear it. Ow, my eyes itch. Okay, stream manager. We're still connected, but at very low kbps. That's okay. We activated variant whatchamoozle. We're gonna deactivate all these chatbots because maybe that'll help. We're currently updating stuff on the Xbox, so hopefully that'll all alter the stress load in a minute. Okay. It's probably done generating the speech or the thing. Let's see what it came up with. Hang on. Unless this stream gets disconnected, which it might because it's acting really weird and glitchy right now. Oh, it's because I'm recycling. I'm purging. If this stream does not get disconnected, we will proceed straight into Call of Duty gameplay in a hot minute. If it does get disconnected, rather, I'll stop. I will end the stream. I will rename this over on Twitch, and then I'll fire up a final Call of Duty session before we run out of time. We should still have time. Blah, 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 blah. We should still have a couple of hours left on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta, which is, it doesn't matter because we've earned everything. We've unlocked everything. But if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't end until 10 a.m. And I stayed up just to be there and be part of it to see what happens. Here we go. But we're going to do this thing. Back to desktop Portal of Infinity. And then swipe away. We're here. Let's see what ChatGPT did. Oh, good. It gave a list. Ready? We're going to listen to it. Oh, no. I should act it out. Hold on. We got to start it here, and then we'll switch to the camera. So that but here we go. We're going to make sure that it's nice and loud. I'll make sure audio is loud. And hopefully it sounds good when you listen to it. I'm going to hopefully switch to the camera fast enough. I haven't even seen this, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to ask it another... Okay, that's gonna be a fun one. But hold on, well, let's. Should I ask it to generate this first, or should I save this and do the thing first? Let's do the reenactment first. Okay, ready? I gotta click this first and then go over to the thing. Let's copy paste this save so that we don't lose it. Or we're gonna cut this so that it doesn't interfere with anything weird. Save this over here. Oh, no. Okay. Now, I'm going to activate this voice reading and then go over to the thing and act it out, which is awkward, but that's why it's got to go.
Here are 10 alternate punchline variations for the given setup. 1. And naturally, I've already gone viral on TikTok. 2. So obviously, my TikTok dances are out of this world. 3, and I've been uploading my findings directly to TikTok. 4, because where else would I document my observations? 5, which of course is the primary data collection tool. 6, and I've mastered the art of the TikTok challenge. 7, so you can follow my extraterrestrial escapades online. 8, and yes, my alien filters are quite literally otherworldly. 9, because even alien life forms need followers. 10, and I'm already more popular than your favorite influencer.
Okay, that was cheesy and weird and unexpected, but hey, it was very much about TikTok. And I probably wouldn't have come up with those on my own. And now I can updraft them to be more specifically Zeppoverse and weird and specific. But then we did this as a performance art here as part of the collaborate. Okay, wait. Let's go back. No, let's leave this here. And we're going to generate that next prompt, which to review was generate another 10 possibilities, but make them about real world current events. Let's see what happens. Sip a little coffee. Okay. I'm gonna review them this time so my voiceover articulation's a little bit better. I'm gonna read them first. You guys can follow along because obviously you're seeing them. Oh my god, these are kind of hilarious because they're real but fake. From the comfort of my algorithm. Okay, let me check that everything's set over here. Oh, good. Now I can just set my click button ready and click it and be already looking at the camera. So get ready for this read-through presentation of the next list, which is kind of goofy and funny. Here we go. Ready? Ready to read out loud.
Here are 10 alternate punchline variations focused on real-world current events. 1. And I've been documenting the AI takeover on TikTok. 2. So naturally, I'm analyzing the climate crisis in 15-second clips. 3. Because someone has to cover the UFO sightings in real time. 4. And I've been fact-checking political debates as they happen. 5. So I'm live streaming every new tech gadget release. 6. Because I'm here to break down the latest stock market crashes. 7. And I'm reporting on space tourism from the comfort of my algorithm. 8. Because the world needs a fresh take on the AI ethics debate. 9. And I'm tracking every step of the global renewable energy shift. 10. Because who else will make sense of the ongoing social media wars?
That was hilarious. Clip that. Okay. Too bad I did not go at the extra step to set up the proposed virtual AI webcam using my phone and stuff. I just got lazy and I didn't do it. So, that. Okay, that was fun, and I'm glad that we did that. That was hilarious. Bye, ChatGPT. Thank you. That was a fun collaboration. Oh, we just got a bunch of new... Hopefully that was the one we were purging earlier. So that was a fun blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm 92% close to completing the Skull and Bones East Indies Explorer achievement. We have not played Skull and Bones in forever. Wah, wah. Part of me is tired. So tired, friends. And my hair is out of control and doing fuzzy things because I haven't trimmed it up and kept it as healthy as I could have. Right. So, what's going on? Where are we? Oh, Fortnite is updating, apparently. Over... Oh, we got to do the talk show. This is the talk show main cam. Let's rename. With mini Xbox. We're going to rename that. We're going to add the Xbox here. That's for funsies. Then we're going to duplicate that. We're going to not add the... We're going to duplicate it first and then add the Xbox so that we can have the other one later free of the stuff with the iPad. Okay. World building stuff, background things, ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, then we're going to do another ones where we invert the thing, but we'll do that another day. I'm running out of steam, and we got to play a little Call of Duty first. Xbox Series X. Come on, buddy. Wake up. Okay. Boom! I know, we're like, what? What are you doing? But this is going to be so that it comedically and comically sits over here in this little tiny corner. Are we going to make it bigger than the box itself? Maybe. No, we're going to make it fit the box for first sees at first. It'll be hilariously tiny, but whatever. And then we just got to put it under the frame instead of in front of it so it looks even cooler than that. Kaboom! Ah, so itchy. Alright, chat's not working, but whatever. Now we can talk about the Xbox over there. Be like, look at the Xbox. Yay. This will go over here and we'll add the iPad at some other point later. No, we might as well go over here and do that now. Let's go over here, put that there. Let's check out the iPad talk show from previous. I guess we could just oh, we already duplicated it. We already made the setup, so whatever. We already did that. We don't have to reposition the camera. That's great, actually, because that was a pain in the butt. This will be easier. Add video capture device. That kind of worked out in my favor by accident. I didn't plan that. But it is. I'm so glad that it's the way it worked out, because it's like, this will be technically fewer steps. Fewer clickings. Fewer clicky things. Come on, shrink you down, shrink you down. A little more. That's about right. No, well, it's going to need a little more than that. We're going to fit it in the tiny box, even though that is tiny. That looks about right there. Ooh, I think it's wider than it is tall or something. But we'll stick it behind and it'll be fine. It's taller than it is wide just by a tiny bit. But look, now it looks better. Boop. Okay, doke. We did that thing. Now the raw feed iPad Pro is great. It's got the raw feed with music too. And I'm exhausted. Fortnite is looking like it wants to take forever. Come check this out. It's just been sitting there this entire time that we've been talking about stuff. It's been sitting there. Come here, webcam. You're not even supposed to be active in this scene, but it's fine. Live Xbox raw feed. Stream labels. You don't exist here either. Get out of here. We'll delete you later, but let's double check all our feeds. Boom, this looks right. So I think, friends, we were going to play Call of Duty, but I don't like playing Call of Duty over an installation because it messes up the game and or the installation, a little bit of both. And my brain is starting to shut down. We do want to do a session, though. But for right now, because who knows how long that'll take. Actually, you know what? F it. Fortnite, you can do what you want. Oh, you know what we could do? You know, here's what we'll do. Since it hasn't even gotten anywhere yet. It's just barely starting. We're going to pause. Maybe it doesn't want to do that either. Alright, well, we told it to pause. Not cancel, so it didn't uninstall. Just pause. Alright, we are going to jump in, and forgive me, friends, it's been a long, crazy night. We might only play like a match or two, because my brain is kind of ready to effing shut down. I'm going to take a one more hot moment breather just to see. Well, actually, you know what? Fudge. I was going to step away anyways. I needed an answer. Oh, it didn't ever really pause. Pause updating. No, it didn't really pause. Cancel updating and uninstall. No. Okay, never mind. It's going to do whatever it's doing. Now that I've told it to pause, but it doesn't want to pause. The what now? I need to answer Nature's Call real quick and run downstairs. But we've got tea ready. We've got a little bit of leftover coffee. And we're ready, finally. We purged all the crazy ideas. Hopefully no more new creative ideas that got nothing to do with Call of Duty come up. Stay tuned, though. Now that the beta is over, or at least this first weekend of it is over, and once I get a little bit of sleep so that my brain works better again, and I purge all this excess caffeination from me, like the next couple days I'm not going to drink coffee. Try really hard not to. We're going to do more of this world-building writing collab stuff. We're going to do the reenactment things, hopefully with the laser beam eyes setup. Not on a sentence-by-sentence changey bit, but on a basically like, here's this bit, we're going to do it in the green eyes or the blue eyes or whatever. Reading from what all the extensive stuff that ChatGPT has generated, just to read it out loud and make that a performance art thing. So tune in for more of that. And what I was starting to say is that in that process, as we move forward, we're going to have more Oh, that was a whole conversation I meant to have today and I completely forgot, which ties in, and we might as well do because it's like a carry forward thing. We're going to ask a really specific, thematically on point question of ChatGPT right now, because it's going to help weave all the disparate things together. We've already asked it about virtual realities and hologram, all that kind of stuff. We're going to ask it now something I haven't asked it yet. How familiar are you There we go. Really simple. We're gonna look away real quick. Okay, we're doing that. Okay, we're doing that there. We're gonna come back over here. And we're gonna do the reenactment of reading whatever ChatGPT is churning out right now about what it knows about Call of Duty. We're gonna keep it on the camera here, and I'm gonna, inspired by whatever it churned out and my own ideas about the Zeppoverse and my fan fiction component of it, in which is like all the action, all the gunfighting, John Wick type stuff is happening in a fan fiction derivative Call of Duty immersive video game environment. Although it is not obvious up front, because they're living their lives in it as if they were living their lives. Okay, so you know that now. ChatGPT doesn't quite, but we're going to get around to telling that about it, and we're going to see what we can come up with in the next session while we wait for that update to proceed, hopefully. Let's see what it said. Okay, here we go. Ready? This is me cosplaying as a cyborg from the Zeppoverse using text that I prompted ChatGPT to generate and being voice acted by whatever voice thing the read out loud function on ChatGPT is. Ready? We'll read the prompt too. So it'll be 2 characters. Here's the prompt reading.
How familiar are you with the Call of Duty video game franchise?
I'm quite familiar with the Call of Duty COD video game franchise. It's a highly popular first-person shooter series developed by various studios under the publisher Activision. The franchise began in 2003, originally focusing on World War II settings, but has since expanded to include modern warfare, futuristic settings, and even battle royale modes. Key titles include Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, 2007, revolutionized the series with its modern-day setting and introduced the influential multiplayer system. Call of Duty Black Ops, 2010, known for its Cold War-era story, zombies mode, and deep multiplayer customization. Call of Duty Warzone, 2020, a free-to-play battle royale mode that became massively popular. The series is known for its cinematic single-player campaigns, intense multiplayer modes, and, in many installments, a zombies mode that pits players against waves of undead. If you have specific questions or need details about certain games or aspects of the franchise, feel free to ask.
Okay. That was fun and interesting and not my best lip sync work, but I didn't really read the thing. I didn't read it. So I'm just, and any glitches are just part of the charm of the comedy of the character. Okay, we're now going to ask it a broad open-ended question without structural inputs in terms of like something, a prompt we've been using a lot lately, but we're going to get to that prompt. We're going to ask it to imagine a fan fiction setting. Okay, based. Okay, let me just type. Let me just type. I'll show you what we're typing so you can follow along over here, and then we'll come back and reenact the prompt reading and the prompt, what the prompt develops. Based on, hold on. Okay. Let me just spell check. Is this correctly structured as a prompt for me, for my own grammatical preferences? Let's review. Based on everything you know about Call of Duty, about the Call of Duty game franchise, the video game industry in general, and the potential, let's go potential, future technological, oh, there's too many words. Let's go innovations instead of advances. Technological innovations. We don't need the, and potential future innovations. And then we need to spell check that. Can you imagine and describe a potential future of a theoretical, let's go theoretical. Future version of Call of Duty, comma, published in a hypothetical future in which all video game systems are built. I want to use the word inherently by instinct, but I don't think that it'll help. Are built as very advanced total immersion virtual reality which all video game systems are built as very advanced total immersion virtual reality systems. No, in which all video game systems are not built as, just are advanced total immersion virtual reality. Boom, that's it, that's enough. Let's see what it writes. Let's see what it generates. Memory updated. Processing. Processing. Alright, this might be really generic. This might be kind of long. Wait, are we on screen or are we on text? We're on desktop portal, right? Yes, we are. Awesome. Okay, wow. That was a very interesting and detailed thing. Now, I'm going to adapt another prompt that I was using. Where is it? Not this one. Here we go. Where is it? Okay, we're gonna start with this. Start with this version. Copy. We're gonna edit it here. Draft the introductory origin story 3-book series triptych. Let's bracket this in quotes. 3-book series triptych idea pitch package for a sci-fi fan fiction synthesizing Okay, there we go. So it's a book series instead of a movie series with outlines. We'll see what it generates. Last couple times I've done this something like this, as you can see, I've made a lot of variations. It's generally consisted of a very interesting series of rendered things. And this is its own thing. That's why I started with this. I asked it first what it knew. Then I asked it to imagine something new inspired and based on that. Then I'm asking it to integrate everything and generate something ultimately new. And let's see what it does. Let's reread the thing and do any spell checky bits. Draft the introductory origin story 3-book series triptych idea pitch package with outlines for a sci-fi fan fiction story inspired by and based on this concept as defined above, synthesizing the previous responses and inventing more details, characters, locations, etc. Fingers crossed it does something awesome and long and in detail. We're totally gonna, this Fortnite situation is still, I'm thinking about canceling and uninstalling Fortnite just so that we can fix this. Check this out. Look at it, I ruined it. I hit pause all and it was already having trouble updating. You know what? Executive decision time. We're gonna go ahead and tell it to cancel updating and uninstall, and then we're gonna reinstall it later. Boom, bye. Let's wait here for it till it clears out. Alright, so let's back up. Alright. We will get to playing Call of Duty, I swear, unless some act of nature disconnects us. Oh my god, it's still running. Book 1, The Genesis of War. What? Book 2, The Rise of Omni. Oh, it's getting interesting. Now, one of the things that we're going to do is, anybody who remembers, I think I've covered this before, and look at this right here, video game dev history. Here is another version of stuff that I did along these lines to generate seed material for stuff that I would then take away and redraft into and reintegrate into my own book series. We're gonna pop this open as a link, a new tab, and check it out in a minute. Book 3, The War for Reality. That is so dope. Come on, you can keep going. I hope I didn't just burden it with too much stuff. The moral complexities of war. Their own fears, ethics, and psychological limits. Aw, did it? And complete the process, and complete the description. Sometimes this works. Or maybe I've maxed out my usage, or the internet's gone poopy. No, because we didn't get a thingamahoo. Here's the history of chess. The history of video game development industry. Oh, those are two different things. Let's go. We're going to reuse this one, and apply it to that other chat about this gaming stuff, and see how much overlap or how much doesn't work. All right, that's working. It doesn't want to. This one doesn't want to input. All right. I don't know if it's still thinking or if it's just like done. I don't want to deal with you anymore. This one's going though. The Eternal Game. Alright, it's churning out stuff over here in similar but totally different theme, which is awesome. And meanwhile, the Xbox is very stuck on whatever the F was doing. I've asked it to do one too many things and it's stuck. I don't know what to do next besides maybe like reboot it, which sucks. I don't know if I should refresh this page. Let's try refreshing it. See what happens with that. Oh, we lost something. Oh, wait. There we go. No, that's the original thing. Can I change model? Try again. There we go. Hopefully this renders out all the way. Kind of got stuck. And this thing got stuck. Here we go. Let's let that churn out its thing. Now, I'm not just going to copy paste this and pretend it's my original writing. I swear. I am going to reenact it in shows like this. Maybe not going to do all of this now because I am kind of tired and we still haven't done Call of Duty yet. But we have these here. They're sitting here. They're waiting. I've already generated a bunch. We're going to do TikTok videos where I read these. We're going to do live streams where I read this. I'm going to do live stream where you join me in the process of creating TikTok videos where I read this. So you see the process, and then the TikTok video also gets produced, and it's a crossover event. The reading of them is just performance art in and of itself. Then I am going to copy paste the text in a different process at a later date, in a future time, as part of a live stream, where we take it, post it over into basic text editor, and edit, merge, splice, updraft, as I call it, and really get into the nitty-gritty details of making it authentically part of my own original conceptualization of what is the many book series within book series called the Zeppoverse. So this is fun, and I love this new prompt. This is a great prompt. Because it organizes a lot of possibilities and structures, and then I can go in and not just fine tune it and refine it and replace stuff, but be inspired by it and actually develop more from that than if I'm just staring at a blank page all day, which is literally what happened to me for 25 years. So some people hate AI, but I'm not hating it entirely. But I also feel like it will be like a collaborator, not someone that's doing my job for me. You know what I mean? Some people may disagree. There are things that I'm willing to do and things that I'm not willing to do. And one of them is, so far, I'm not sold on making AI movies, but I haven't found the one that's doing the really good ones that are like recasting Star Wars as if it was made as a 50s sci-fi with real celebrity actors. Like, what effing app is that people are using for that? Someone help me. Call of Duty Immersion Warfare is a high-octane, thought-provoking trilogy. Oh, by the way, Call of Duty, this is officially a pitch. Obviously, this is AI-generated, so we're going to have to sit down with a real creative team and then go from here and build something really authentic and original than really Call of Duty. But this is a real-life pitch from me to you. Hire me. Let's make this happen. This sounds awesome. All right. We already read the win about what it knows about Call of Duty. Then there's the, its imagineering of the actual game and what it might look like. Are we ready to do this? I need to take a little break before we do this. We were going to log into Call of Duty and check to see if it's working. Because also it might not be working. That's been happening. Let's go. All right. You saw me render that. It's already late. My brain's already fried. We've already been on for 2 hours. I promised you guys a Call of Duty match. We'll save the performance art for a future installment of crossover meta world building Call of Duty fanfictionverse. You heard it here first, friends. It's my real idea. Don't steal it from me. I want to put something together and build a real, serious, pitch Bible and go to Activision Call of Duty / Marvel and be like, I think there's a dream team project here. Let's go. Don't steal it from me. But if you work at Sledgehammer Games, or you work at Activision, or you work at insert name here of all the other studios, and you can help pitch this into the slam dunk that it should be. Let's go! I'm looking at you, smaller studios, and maybe some of your employees are watching this. They're stealing the shit from me though. Toys for Bob. Any all y'all. I swear to you, I swear to the almighty muses, I will be so brokenhearted and devastated if I see this movie coming out and I'm not part of it. This is my idea. I just had it. You just watched me take an idea I've had for years and bring it into my live stream universe in its most interestingly refined AI boosted format, which will only be revised, recursively rewritten, and updrafted into an even better, more Zeppoverse-like version, because I'll integrate all my quirks and idiosyncrasies and my character as narrator, etc. And oh my god, what a dream come true. Wouldn't it be awesome if Activision's what is he talking about? Hold on. Let's read the pitch. Oh my god, that's amazing. Hired. Marvel Studios, let's go. Maybe if Marvel Studios doesn't want it, we'll get Activision and some other big money player to start. And this is all seriously a real idea. Pin on the corkboard. I want to write a fan fiction idea where this happens. But just in case no one ever magically goes, oh, I'll help you. Then at least I wrote the short story. But Activision and Marvel would be ideal. I don't know about Activision and DC, but if they're already in bed together, I guess. Activision and Disney Marvel, I can see this happening. Especially if it's Marvel, not Disney necessarily, that's in charge of it. Kevin Feige, I'm reaching out to you, yo. Insert name of important people at Activision that are cool and groovy and would get this. I'm calling out to you also, except I don't know your names. But let's say they don't want it. Let's say Marvel says no. But Activision is we're cool. We just need to find a studio partner. Whoever is a badass, high-level, powerhouse, open-minded, relaxing, groovy, they empower their creators, not suffocate them. Studio, insert whatever that studio might really be. Dream team up with Activision and et al. So that they could license all the things together and create a cinematic universe that rivals Marvel's in its own fun, unique way and friendly, tongue-in-cheek pokes fun at it, but while staying in its own lane. And is everything we're talking about here in this brainstorming episode. All rights reserved, my original content, I shit you not, I've been cooking this up for ages. That's why I started playing Call of Duty and live streaming it, because oh my god, that's an amazing idea, except I don't really know anything about Call of Duty or its community or the culture around it, except for the cliches. And the rest is live stream history, friends. Here we are. I need more viewers. Let's make this go viral. Let's get Kevin Feige on board. And if not Kevin Feige, he can pass it off to whoever at maybe it's Bloom Studios. They're pretty awesome. That could be the awesome trifecta. To make it, the three of them team up. Let's get these three companies to team up and co-fund a new production studio called CTech Studios or Call of Duty Universe Studios or something, right? In which I'm a creative director and junior executive producer in training and founding board of directors member. Thank you very much, because I need to get a backhand cut big time. And the trifecta is Blumhouse, that makes all those horror movies. They're awesome because they're really great and progressive and diverse and culturally hip. They've made some great movies, by the way. I can't remember any of their names right now. Sorry. But there's a backlog of all those movies I want to do totally irrelevant media review podcast episodes of. So one day, please tune in. But them, I think it's called Bloomhouse, right? Bloom? Something Bloom? Bloomhouse? Something house with the bloom in it. You know, the guys that make all the really new, cool, hip, progressive, Afrocentric horror movies. I love them. They're great. And Marvel, to lend all of their superhero technology production know-how and Disney Plus distribution powerhouse, and I'm maybe thinking Hulu instead of Disney Plus exactly, but whatever they want, whatever the bigwigs want, as long as it's part of that. Get them on all of them. What do they own now? What does Disney own now? Disney Plus, Hulu, and I hear Max, which is weird, but also I'm already on Max because of my cable company, so whatever. But if HBO Max wants it, instead of one of these other ones, great, work in there if they're still independent. And what's the other one? And Activision et al., right? So it is a dedicated Call of Duty fan fiction universe, collaborative art house movie, stage show, and entertainment, animatronics, theme park rides, more video games set in the science fiction Zeppoverse future version of the video game that are meant for VR immersive out in the real world where you got to strap on the suit and the goggles and walk around with the stuff that goes dunk, 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 dunk. You know what I mean? That's all in my head, you guys. And why I've been playing Call of Duty forever. And why I'm celebrating my third COD-aversary. I keep trying to refine that term. I first said my third year COD Game-Aversary, which is too chunky. Then I went third COD Game-Aversary. Or just my third Game-Aversary, but that was too generic. So now it's third COD-Aversary. That's spot on. Put the pin on the corkboard. All spooky season long between now and the week when Black Ops 6 fully launches, because that's going to be a crazy fun week, we are celebrating the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's third COD-Aversary. Hello and welcome to the party. Thank you very much. Okay. Crazy ideas. So many crazy ideas. And seriously, pin on the corkboard. Anybody who's got an in to Marvel, HBO, Disney Plus, Activision especially, hook me the F up. And don't you backstab me, because I want this so much. Okay. Because we rambled for so long, no, let's just go play Call of Duty real quick. One round of Call of Duty right now. We're going to go headset free because of the headaches situation. And you're going to watch my silly face once I'm ready to go. Sidebar, I'm not upset, I'm not complaining because I came into the beta with the default assumption from the last two betas I participated in, thus the third COD-aversary. Or I guess we could call it the third beta-aversary. But COD-aversary makes more sense because it's not just the beta, it's the beta, and then the build-up to the campaign, and then the build-up to the, the campaign early access slash, I hope we, knock on wood, I hope we have campaign early access. Because I love finishing it before the game even drops. And then, the main launch. So it's the full season. I'm a Call of Duty player. Of course I celebrate New Year's during the COD game launch season. Gotta write that one down. Okay, what are we doing? We're gonna play a little Black Ops 6 because we do believe... Oh yeah, sidebar, tangent. I'm not complaining. I'm not mad. It's fine, whatever. But hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, prayer to the holographic universe, gods and goddesses and muses and all that. Push this through and make it happen. I know we've been sending up a lot of prayers lately. This one's low priority, but easy win and up soon. Maybe after it's over, later today or whatever it is, maybe, just maybe, please, that promised XP synchronization with vis-a-vis tokens, tier skip tokens. That's a tongue twister. As advertised, we showed the screenshot. It was supposed to happen every day during the beta around 11:30 a.m. And apparently some people did. I haven't seen anybody complaining about it not happening. I'm not the kind of the only just post negative things, so I haven't done that. But hopefully, let's say 11 a.m. the day after this thing ends, or immediately after it's over, we get that update, right? Because they told us we would get it. It's live now. How many hours left? We got 1 hour 49 minutes remaining. Let's get in there. Let's get one last couple of rounds before my brain shuts off and I can sleep. And then whenever I wake up, join me for third COD-Aversary celebration stream where we're gonna play. I think we'll start by replaying the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 story campaign. I don't know how far we'll get into it, but we'll play one or two. Maybe we'll roulette wheel one chapter at a time through every game. That might be more fun and weird and confusing, but more fun. Instead of trying to push through the whole campaign all at once. I don't know. Depends on what mood we're in. Depends on what time I wake up tomorrow. I intend to sleep through the hottest part of the day because F this heat. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, we cooled off for a little bit and people started thinking, oh, it's fall, it's spooky season's here. And then, not even Indian summer, yo, because it's still September. Indian summer doesn't happen until October. It went hot again, and it's a brick oven of dry. Where is this hot convection breeze coming from? Heat, California, ugh, heat. Not cool tsunami, rainy heat, which would be cool in a figurative sense, and occasionally in the breezy sense. But no, gross, disgusting. It's a blast furnace in here, but I'm walking around outdoors and I'm already puddled with sweat. Heat. And it's apparently about to get worse before it gets better. I gotta update my family about that because I don't think they realize. Anyways, hopefully it won't linger into November, but wouldn't it be funny if it did? That would certainly change perspectives on some people's minds. Wouldn't it be great if it was like New Year's Eve and it was like 110? People would be like, okay, maybe it's not us. Okay. What are we doing? We're playing Call of Duty. I'm going to mute my mic now. Because it backed out for a second, I thought, oh my god, is it over? Or did it shut down? No. I just hit back instead of forward. Here we go. I'll turn on the camera without my audio feed for it so you don't get echo chamber in just a hot second once I get properly insert name of activity that TikTok does not like here.
Remind the fugitives that actions have consequences. The lead is ours. They've taken the lead.
Terminated.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead.
Enemy sighted.
Your AO. We've taken the lead. Stay on task. We've given up the lead. We're winning. Keep it that way.
RCXD in my sights. Tally.
You're falling behind, Crimson.
Hostile spotted.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Semtex out.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Gas mine sighted.
They're walking all over you. Have some goddamn pride.
Hostile neurogas.
Report to the nearest extraction point. I have to make a call.
Womp womp womp. Of course, I blame my poor performance on my state of exhaustion. I've been content creating on a marathon pace, well, relative to my lack of doing it before, for the last several days. And a flood of new interesting ideas have come about and have been made manifest. Oh, that was a great maneuver right there. Lucky moment, though. Could have gotten one more if you tried hard. Or better. Slam him. Anyways, friends, thank you for joining me for this weird crossover hybrid world building content creation of the fan fiction ingredients to the Zeppoverse. It's step one, part one. You got to see a bit of what's going on behind the scenes and in my mind. I got a 1.14. That's not too shabby. We're going to save that screenshot. And we're going to go ahead and get out of this lobby. I can't anymore. I'm going to go unwind and watch something passively that doesn't require me to think or talk. And unless I get hit by more lightning strike inspiration, you won't be seeing me online for at least a couple hours. This is supposed to end. What time is it? It's 8:24. It's supposed to end at 11-ish, I think, or 10. I'm gonna go double check the exact hour. If for some reason I happen to be still awake and functional at that time, I might do a little like, oh look, it's ending. We'll jump in online and play one last match before it closes out, just to be there live and see what happens when it's done. But odds are, the part of me that needs sleep will just be like, F that. You're sleeping until next Tuesday. Hibernation slumber mode activated. Maybe. Theoretically. Knock on wood. But otherwise, one way or the other, I'll be back relatively soon after a healthy sleep cycle. I can't believe this much time has passed. I feel like I just woke up, which is extra weird. But it's a good sign because I feel like I'm motivated and pumped up about stuff like writing more content that integrates and improves on my storytelling of the Zeppoverse and all the original components that are totally my own creation, and the fanfiction components that invoke stuff like a Call of Duty video game VR experience. But also, all the ideas here are proprietary, rights reserved for me, and help me find who at Activision would help me launch a movie studio and an entertainment division studio so we can have Call of Duty theme parks. Yo. Like, each ride... Check this out. I've got an idea for a Call of Duty theme park. Imagine a Call of Duty theme park that's like the size of the original footprint of the original Disneyland, but configured totally differently so that each of the different zones is interactive, multi-phase battle and viewing spectator experience where you don't have to be the fighter all the time. You can come and just watch the gladiator matches of Call of Duty style gladiator. Or you can queue up for virtual battle royale, virtual multiplayer in the style of the Black Ops 6 series, the World War 1 and 2 series, the original what was it called? The original Modern Warfare series and that storyline and those characters. The reimagined Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 of recent releases. You see where I'm going? Clip this, Eclipse, and don't nobody steal that idea. That is my patented idea for a Call of Duty theme park experience. So in each of the zones, you walk in and the whole thing is a VR enhanced experience, right? From the get-go, from outside of the park, where like you would have the reception area, the queue gate area, like at Disneyland. Don't sue me, Disneyland. You would get it. You would check in, and as part of that process, you would get your brand new take home, top of the line. I don't know which brand, something original and dedicated and engineered specifically for this and the broader Call of Duty future gaming experience. Head goggles, helmet, light, no headset, no headache compression with remember that 3D audio they used for a period in the please don't sue me, Disney. But they did a movie, an animatronic / movie hybrid experience at the Lincoln Theater up at the top of Main Street. And in one of the versions of that, there was an old school version with lots of animatronics and very little video. There was an interim version somewhere along the lines that was all about showcasing a new 6X 5K Gen Future Next surround sound 3D audio headset system for fully immersive 3D audio sound. And they were super light. They were really great. And it was spooky how pinpoint accurate and almost evocative of feeling the breath of the person whispering in your ear these headsets were. So that kind of stuff, but in a full-blown Call of Duty mech suit, like so that it's tracking your movement, and it engages you in the immediate arena and engages you with the safety systems. You don't notice it because it gets green screened out of your sight, and you're walking around very safely and securely in this multi-zone theme park with restaurants and blah blah blah, and rest stones where you can take off the gear. But each, like, let's say you go to Black Ops Land, and there you can spectate and or mini battle fight, and each one's like, the length of a regular Call of Duty battle, but with no auto progression to the next one. You exfil and you move on to give other people the chance, right? But you can also spectate and be an audience member cheering on your favorite, whoever's viewing. In Call of Duty, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, or whatever, some imaginary story arc of the future, most recent iteration of the Black Ops series, right? Where you become one of the characters in the series, play through the campaign with intermittent multiplayer, or just multiplayer, or just battle royale, or whatever, any combination thereof, right? All perks and stuff inclusive in the initial ticket. No paying for extra garbage. Obviously not food and drink, but they won't be massively overpriced because we're going to sell volume, not dumb overpriced volume. So then you finish that and you go over to the Modern Warfare series section of the park, and you do the same thing with a future version of Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 reimagined, and you play the story campaign and or the multiplayer matches in a sort of mini. You could do a mini. What are those called? Elimination round or mini tournament, right? To get on the leaderboards. And the reason you could take home the gear when you buy it is you can play and interact with the people at the park who are playing all the same games from home with your default full kit gear that you get as part of the probably super pricey, expensive entrance fee to the park. Right? So there's no reuse issue. There's no communicable disease issue. You get your headgear, your tactile, whatchamacuzzel. What's that vest one that's commercially available now? It's a couple straps and it vibrates and they got different versions of it. Something like that. That's like a strap-on that, role plays, cosplays as your tactical compression, bulletproof shielding plate vest. Your primary weapon mock game controller, your secondary weapon mock game controller, obviously for real world purposes, mocked and labeled in bright, weird, stupid, not realistic looking colors and shapes. In the video game, it would look exactly like any of the loadout choices that you make, no matter which ones they are. Your stock controller is just a basic stick figure to give you approximate, and maybe it's adjustable. So if you do a bigger gun, it can be bigger. I don't know how that would work. Maybe you just visually ignore that part, whatever. But you would have a mock sidearm, and the launchers would be all the same one. And would you have a mock blade weapon or melee weapon? No, that would just be invisible swinging with glove controllers. No, because your tech suit is kind of like articulated mech suit that includes your arms and things. Goes down to your hips, connects to your legs and feet so you know where you're walking. And so, like I said, I'm going to write a fan fiction book series. This is a whole nother level of it, based on this. As if everything, the events in the movies were real, and the producer of the game created this Jurassic Park style, whatever you want to call it, this, massive international destination theme park to rival anything they've put together in Dubai. Pin on the corkboard, disclaimers, all rights reserved disclaimers are invoked here. Those are all my own genuine, authentic, real ideas. And somehow or another, I'm going to take this, transpose it over to a podcast episode at some point or another. But for right now, I am signing off, friends. Because my brain is like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you still awake? Go to sleep, you silly Billy. I'm probably going to put on a little movie or something to fall asleep to, though. Because my brain is still like, oh, awesome ideas. I need to unwind and relax from having all those ideas. So thank you, friends. Tune in for more. Because I'm not leaving it here. We're going to play more Call of Duty. We're going to play campaign story modes and use the example, like the campaign story mode chapters, to brainstorm and extrapolate story ideas to insert into these projects. Have ChatGPT micromanage, help augment and develop each of the individual instances of ideas that we capture, etc. Peace out. I wish I had recorded all that as I went off on that rambling. From now on, whenever my phone is fully charged and ready, and not busy doing something else, which it isn't usually during the live stream, I'm going to do my best to... idea, pause. I am going to share it with the live stream, pause the video game, record so that it auto transcribes. All that shit about the video game and the theme parks should have been auto transcribed and posted as an audio episode, but I didn't because I didn't fucking reach for it. Slowly improving through repetitive process. Fun fact, pin on the corkboard. I've said this before on the podcast. I'll say it again here now because I haven't said it in ages. You probably haven't heard this. Fun fact, to the best of my understanding, although there might be some artistic license taken here, one of the original theatrical root origin words of the French term, which we now use in American English in the industry, and I say this as a former professional functionary in the industry, a low-level employee of a big giant theater that no longer is the case. But, and I'm not talking about Disneyland anymore, I'm talking about another theater. The word rehearsal, as in to rehearse material, content, a script, until it's memorized and is presented as a show, comes from the root origin of something oldie French, which meant to refine through recursive repetition. I think to refine and improve and perfect. You know how the French are really flowery and poetic with their words and their language. To refine, improve, and perfect. There's some tiered P alliteration there. I like that. Well, I'm going to say it again so we can clip it. Fun fact, according to my imaginary research from my own book series, one of the origins of the theater technical term rehearsal comes from an old school, lost, archaic form of the French word to rehearse, which was defined as to repeat, refine, improve, and perfect through recursive repetition. Or something to that effect. Clip that. And on that note, friends, for reals, I'm going to say goodbye. Oh, Gnome Tuff just came online. That's why my face... That's why this... Look at this. Oh, Gnome Tuffy. I'm sorry. I'm in nocturnal mode. Everybody, shout out to Gnome Tuff. Go check him out. He's awesome. Also, Rafi, you're supposed to have your webcam default muted. So we don't have to look at it. Look at that. He probably wants to play Warzone or some game I don't have. And I am tired. Tiniest of odds, I'll come right back if I'm like, I gotta do something and play. I've rambled long enough. We're almost at the time. No, we're almost out. DJ said, play a little music while we finally say goodbye to all these lovely human beings who participated in this live stream. Thank you for watching. Please do, if you're new here, smash that follow button and click on through to all the social medias, especially TikTok, and follow along on this content creation project of many projects and a journey through repetitive refinement and rehearsal towards a product we can't afford to build yet until some of that funding money comes along. Let's go. Peace out. I will return soon. I'm gonna take a short break and maybe nap. But for now, this episode stream is officially ending. Ciao for now.